Daniel Getwich here, back again, another vlog. This time it's about smoking. Uh, I grew up around smoking all my life. Most of my family members smoke. It's never been my thing though. Uh, just every smoker I come across, I always ask them what's positive about smoking, and they can't think of anything. So that always kind of puzzle me to see why people smoke or start smoking. I don't really, it's no positives. I don't really see any health benefits. All the benefits for it is negative. So um, it just puts you at risk for a whole bunch of things, man. Mouth, throat, esophagus cancer, cervical, bladder cancer, coronary heart disease, ulcers, stroke. It's just, and then you see the truth commercials that come on every day about health risk, and people still do it. I don't understand it, but I can understand, like, some people just think it's cool. They came up, one of their cool relatives, their cool uncle or their older brother or their older sister, and they see them smoke. you know or you watch a movie, every scene, is somebody smoking something. Every time somebody's stressed, they smoke. So people think, you know, it do something for them. It's kind of like coffee. But honestly, all that stuff aside, I really just think it's all in the mind. I really don't think people need that stuff. Like, people need coffee every day and all that. I really think it's less a mindset. People just think coffee jumpstart their day, or Mountain Dew, whatever it is. And everybody got their own vice that they like to do every day. But I don't see any positive smoking, especially after um, everything that was put out in the Surgeon General, in the booklet, the PDF. I mean, just don't make any sense why people would smoke. And then if they read that, continue to smoke. But to each his own, man. And me being in the military, we have a lot of people who smoke, and they still do fine. Most people who smoke in the military is like the fastest runners. It don't make sense, but they are.
I found something on the web about student 5 most legal smoking retail.
And yeah, but it's not like you can tell people not to smoke. It's their right to do it. They want to do it, they can do it. But I would prefer no one smoke, especially like in the workplace. I know they have smoke pits, but you can still smell it, especially when they come back inside. I just rather them not smoke. Plus, like, um, you have a smoke-free environment and protect people from the environmental smoke, like the secondhand smoke. Um, Lower healthcare costs, but me being military, we get it free anyway, so people don't really look at it like that. But if I wasn't in the military, being in a smoke-free environment is beneficial to me and my family, so I can live longer. Stuff like that. Healthcare costs go down. I wouldn't have to. The employer can offer the employee a cheaper rate, since he's not paying as much, coverage for people who do smoke. So that'll help too. But I know plenty of people who try to quit and they just can't. Most people who try to quit, they didn't try it a couple times already. I think it's just a habit, man. It's just a horrible habit that people just get addicted to. The habit, the oral fixation that it give you. Not so much the nicotine. People just like to, going outside, smoking, taking that break, getting away from everything. People just get addicted to that as much as the nicotine. So it's interesting. I found the 5 stages of continuum, which is pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance. So people use those 5 steps to make a change in their behavior. So pre-contemplation is when you You uninterested in making a change. So you know you smoke, you know it's bad for you, but you don't care. So you just do it anyway. Man, contemplation is when you actually start realizing it's bad for you or you don't like doing it anymore and you want to make that change. And then preparation is you're doing all your research, you figuring out what you need to do to make the change. And then action is when you actually do it. And then maintenance is just, staying on top of it, trying not to fall back into bad habits. What else we got? So yeah, basically going from pre-contemplation to contemplation, you just kind of educating yourself, like I'm doing now. Just, Google stuff, trying to figure out what you need to do, what's out there on the internet, in books, how to do certain things. Because some people don't know how to make the change. Some people need, they need a role model. They need, sometimes they just lean on people who actually did it and they get it from them. But I really think the key is just educating yourself and having a positive role model in your life. Somebody who wants to see you do better. Somebody you see that's doing good, and somebody you can always lean on. Experience is always key. Always somebody who actually then did it. But it's a lot of things that help people quit smoking. Nicotine gum, lozenges, or you could just go cold turkey. So, some people got the mental fortitude to do it, but most people don't because they just end up going back to do it. But nicotine gum and lozenges, they have nicotine in them still, but they don't have as much as a cigarette or smokeless tobacco or anything like that. So they just gradually, as it go on, you end up not even eating the gum or the lozenge after a while. You just, it's kind of like, heroin addicts when they go to rehab or something, or they go to the hospital. Doctors get them morphine little by little every day, and eventually they don't depend on it anymore. So that's kind of how quitting tobacco works. You just gotta take it one day at a time, step by step. But yeah, smoking, man, it's nothing positive. I could go on for days. The health risks of cigarettes. I said cancer, high risk of stroke, low infertility in men and women if you smoke, for a long time. It just affects every part of the body, man. And each cigarette you smoke, your body just break down. It's like a slow death, man. It just break your body down little by little every day, every time you smoke. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of smoking, man. Not at all.